Actually, it's good morning. It's 12:43 in the a.m. Just winding up my day here. I've been playing with this Olds 350 a little bit. Get this out of the way. The garage is a mess. Still working on clearing things up, but we're, believe it or not, making progress. Let's get that out of there. So, got tons of videos I need to put together, but I think zoomed in. I guess not. But yeah, just having some video editing problems. It doesn't like multiple clips of stuff, so a one-shot deal should be alright. But yeah, here's the 350. Pardon the mess around here. It's kind of my collection catch-all point for this garage right now. Intake manifold is loose. That's actually been pretty well cleaned up. I need to do a little bit more. We got all the fittings out today. A couple of them were in there pretty good. Popped the valve covers off. This grommet is toast. I don't know what I think I tossed it earlier. She came apart when I pulled her out. It's been in there for quite a while. Pretty dry, pretty hard. We're going to go ahead and respray the valve covers. But one thing I noticed, or a couple things I noticed when I pulled them, so if you notice they're all nice and clean, that's rust. The insides, get them wiped down a little bit more with some heavier solvent. But we got some good chunky stuff going on there. It's just right in the center section here. The outsides don't look too bad. Still got oil sitting in there, so that's good. This is the motor that came out of the Cutlass here in the garage. But one other thing that really kind of put it on the right way, kind of I guess bugged me a little bit, was the RTV silicone that they used to seal these things. So it didn't look like it was leaking too bad, but right. So this one's got lots of chunkies going on there too. So we'll be doing a good cleanup inside that motor. But, gold. So the valley pan looks alright. The valley pan, the valley. I'm not going to try to lift that intake. It's pretty heavy cast iron. Going to clean this thing up, degrease it, cover all the ports, and I got some Olds gold paint. This one here, 64 to 72 Olds gold. I got a couple of cans of that floating around here, so that's the plan for that. The 455 is gone. Sold that to a friend of mine. Delivered it yesterday, Saturday. He lives out 25-30 minutes from here. He has a beautiful triple black, which was the color combo for the Cutlass buried in the garage here originally. But it's a triple black 70 Cutlass convertible. It's a 350 car with a 4-speed. Been resprayed once. Really nice shape, beautiful bumpers on it. He's got a 350, like I said, in that, and it's the gold motor. So that kind of got me really wanting to see this thing gold and ready to go, even though this is technically a smog motor with the Pontiac heads on it. Somebody tried to lighten me up on YouTube about not knowing what the hell I was talking about. Yes, Pontiac made heads for Oldsmobile, because Oldsmobile couldn't get theirs to pass smog. So they ran Pontiac designed heads. I don't know if they're same heads they use on the Pontiac 350s. I don't know that, but Pontiac designed some heads for Oldsmobile. Probably just an adaptation of. But I did go ahead and order a chrome dress-up kit for this motor. Valve covers and an air cleaner. I'm still going to clean these valve covers up. Didn't realize it, but there's several different styles They may not work, actually. I don't think they are. Actually, they might. They might be okay. If you notice, only every other hole is drilled. And then on this side, the center is not drilled, but that one is, and the corners are not. So they actually made several different styles of valve covers. The only ones that I could find cheap, I bought a cheap kit, I didn't go hog wild, just stamped steel, chrome plated. It was what, less than $100. Just wanted something to throw on this thing. But they make supposedly 7 and 10 bolt valve covers. These are 5 bolt valve covers, but look like the hole there will have gasket material around it. You can see the shape of the head. That will be alright. If not, I've got chrome air cleaner out of it and some new gaskets. So nothing too crazy. We're not going to do a cam in this. I was thinking about it, but I'm going to leave it stock. I don't want to have to break in another cam right away. I'm going to run headers on this. Thought about doing an intake manifold. I may still. Summit Racing, basically the Performer, RPM Performer intake manifold for this was almost $500. Did find one new on eBay for $300, so I may go that route. Headers, need to do a little bit more research. I was thinking of doing a long tube, which should fit with the Cutlass Supreme, but I want to do ceramic coated because I don't want them rusting and looking like garbage after a couple of runs. Stainless steel is okay. I did find a set of shorties. The guy was charging, I think, $300 for them. But we're not going to do like the Jimmy and go all the expensive high-end stuff. So we're going to kind of cheapen it up on this one. Yeah, need to get in there a little bit more. Check the rear main. It's probably leaking. Should probably pull the oil pan off the bottom, but I have got to get my engine hoist back from the brother and get this thing on the stand that the 455 was on so I can flip the motor around and whatnot and do different things to it. But yeah, that's where we're at. Haven't done anything with the chassis on that. Got all the parts here. Oh, I guess I could show you these. There's the spindles with the backing plates. Got them all painted up, looking nice. These backing plates were a pain to find. Anybody that has been following me knows that these are Camaro, second generation Camaro spindles. Doing a ball joint relocation kit from Global West. Those are the spindles that you're required to run with them. But nobody repops those anymore. I shouldn't say that nobody does, but these are from Eckler's. They used to be, I thought, just Corvette stuff, but I guess they've branched out. But $85 for the pair. I went through a couple of other sets. In fact, here's one here. I haven't gotten information yet to send these back. But so flip you around here. You can see that center holes are a little small, and the bolt holes don't line up. So those may be for a 14-inch disc brake, or not 14-inch, a car with 14-inch wheels, basically. Or those might be the rear disc brake conversion shields. I don't know. But I went through 3 different sets. That's the only set that I got left. Reached out to the guy I bought those from. It was a eBay find. Thought they were going to be the right ones. They weren't. Of course, they were only, I think, $30. So I'm not that concerned if he doesn't get a hold of me, but probably reach out to eBay here this week and see what they say. But some people don't play nice. But that's where we're at. Like I said, haven't done anything with the chassis. Here's the Well, of course, they're stuck together. There's the drum backing plates. These are off of a Delta 88. 73, I think it was. I think I got all the brake hardware for that. So we'll have bigger drums in the back than the factory, and we'll have the disc brakes on the front from a Camaro. And I believe I got the rotors and everything for it. They're sitting on the shelf down here. Either that or they're up top. But yeah, got all the springs, and have to scavenge steering parts from one of the two cars. Probably the one that's out there at the brother's place, but slowly making some progress. Jimmy videos, I gotta get on those. I'm so far behind on that one. But this not destroying stuff. Come on. Oldsmobile steering wheel. That's what we'll run in the car. Once we get things cleaned up. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Get this motor cleaned up, degreased, get all the schmutz out of it, flip it over, pull the pan. I need to get a pan gasket yet. Just want to check, make sure everything looks decent inside there. If I see anything majorly wrong, then I'm not going to run this motor or have to consider doing some repairs to it. Wouldn't mind putting just a set of better heads on this, but again, more money. I know when I pulled this motor that it did run. It's been a few years, but it did run. So we'll just clean her up real good. Should probably grab the pulley, make sure it does still spin over. But get her degreased, get her sprayed. Need to get a water pump, so I'll get that going. I think the parts stores are open tomorrow. It's Labor Day. Maybe I'll just go buy a water pump. I'll have a new one here ready to go. But anywho, that's about it for this one. Actually, where's the water pump that came off this one? Would I have tossed it? That's something good to look for. Might be in that crate down there. That might be Olds motor parts. Or buried in this pile. Somewhere I should have a water pump. I have to check that one, see if it's good. If it's not loose and the bearings feel good, then we'll just spray it and reuse it. So, alrighty, we'll catch you on the next one. I've rambled on long enough. We'll get you something exciting to look forward to here soon. Start putting some videos together if I can get this editing program figured back out. So, catch you on the next one. Y'all be